I'm Mike Crandall. In our firm, we specialize in elevating leadership, management, and sales performance. Today, I want to talk to you the word about assumptions. The word assumptions. Now, many times we've heard things like you shouldn't make assumptions, stop making assumptions, or don't assume. And a lot of us have seen what happens when we take the word assume and we break it into a couple of different words. But I want you to think about the way the mind works. Most of the time, if someone says, don't make assumptions, or you can't make assumptions, or stop making assumptions, it's hard for our mind to do that. Because honestly, the way the human mind works is that we make assumptions about everything. So let me give you a different way to look at it. Instead of not making assumptions, how about if you use those assumptions to guide your questions? Think about that for a second. Why don't you use the assumptions to guide your questions? Where most of us get it wrong is that we make the assumption and we use it to guide our actions or our outcome or our decision, not our questions. So somebody calls us and we assume why they called instead of asking questions of why they called. Or somebody asks us to put together a quote or a bid or a proposal and we assume we know why they're asking for that, but we don't ask questions. So I want you to think about that. Use your assumptions to guide your questions. Now, the higher up on the organizational chart you are, the more important this becomes. If your team and your people see you make assumptions, they will. And then you tell them to not do it, and we end up with this internal conflict that doesn't work out. So instead, use your assumptions to guide your questions, both internally and externally. If this is a concept you'd like to get better at, we would love to support you in that. We've got a long history of helping organizations change their culture to embrace this. And we'd be happy to visit with you to see if we can support you as well. Once again, I'm Mike Crandall. Good selling.